What's up, Tribe Wellness Tribe? Nice to see you. Today we're gonna do a triohacked routine. What is triohacking, you say? Well, it's my own take on biohacking. So basically, it's utilizing 3 or more modalities at the same time to optimize your body. Because time is of the essence, right? You can never get enough time. It's a finite commodity. Once it's gone, it's gone. So to make the most efficient use of time, we use 3 or more biohacks at the same time for ultimate efficiency and to optimize our body. So today what we're going to do is a triohacked yoga routine with the Kaatsu blood flow restriction training bands, and we're also going to have sound frequency therapy. So what you're hearing behind you is some of my favorite tunes. So what is sound frequency healing? Well, it's basically whatever frequencies, whatever music that makes you feel so good, your favorite kind of music, it's all sound frequency healing. So these are some of my best favorite yoga tunes I like. Also, near the end, I'm going to play binaural beats, which is another modality of sound frequency healing. Basically, binaural beats is stereo beats. They play a certain frequency on the left side, and then they play another frequency on the right side of the stereo. And then basically what your mind does is actually creates its own frequency to receive both these frequency and harmonize with it. So this one is, I think, is beta waves. It makes your brain go into beta waves, which is open receptiveness, to intuition, to inspiration. So yeah, the last selection of sound frequency healing will be binaural beats, one of my favorite. It's supposed to help you release dopamine as well, dopamine and serotonin. So that's 2 modalities, and we got here. I have a diffuser. It's my little. I'll show you. It's my little Buddha diffuser that I use, and we're going to be utilizing aromatherapy. You see that? Inside here I got droplets, 3 organic droplets, one of Palo Santos, one of lavender, and the other one is of rosemary. Rosemary is a cognitive enhancer. Actually, you could actually get a little essential oil bottle of rosemary and just sniff it, when you need a little pick-me-up for your brain. So yeah, that's what we got going on there. Whoa! Yeah, I got it put on this TV, so it's not really that stable. Okay, so without much further ado, let's put on these Kaatsu bands. So I'm gonna show you a cool trick with putting these bands on. So don't do what I'm about to do, because I actually wear both the armbands and the leg bands, because I'm crazy like that. I like to push my limits. So normally you either put on the leg bands or the armbands, to train. Never both. So don't do what I do, because I've been doing these almost every day for almost a year, and I first started off doing alternating leg bands and arm bands, and then I think 3 months into it I started putting them both on. So if you're new with the Kaatsu blood flow restriction training bands, don't do this for at least 3 months, and you have to be super fit, no blood pressure problems, and no diseases. Okay. So yeah, just my warning there. So cool trick I found with putting these on, because it's very hard to put it on like once it's on your arm, right? You got one hand free. So what I do is I slip these like tubes on first, and then there's a left and a right side. So this is the left side, right? So they're already on, and you don't have to mess with it. Still face them forward like this, face them forward, so they're easy to release. And they should be just tight enough So you can slip a finger easily through there, okay? That's how you know that it's not too tight. If you can't slip your finger through there, it's too tight, okay? So, and when I want to take them off, it's very easy. I just like press and release right here, right? So that's why you want these right in the front. Okay, so this is the right side. Okay, you just put them on just enough. So not too tight. Put one finger through. Make sure you can put one finger through easily. Make sure they're at the front. So I'm gonna get the Kaatsu now, hold on. So this is the brainchild, this is the baby that makes it work. So basically there's two modes. There's the cycle mode, which it goes through different cycles. I think there's about 8, and then each cycle gets harder and more and more pressure. So whatever you do in the movements, right, it gets a little bit harder and harder. It feels like you're lifting weights. And then there's the static mode, which is called training mode. So I'm gonna do both modes right now. So first I'm gonna switch to the training mode, the static mode. So there's these buttons here, right, left, low, medium, and high. You can see that, what is under low, medium, and high. So what you do is you hold the low, and that will switch it to training mode, which is the static mode, right? So, and then you have group here, and P stands for pro. But in this mode, you could lessen the PSI or have more PSI. I like to go to the max. So the max is 400 PSI, or else you could dial it down. You could dial it down with the group button. That's just minus. But I like to go the max. So I like the maximum static pressure is 400. So that's why I like. So now it's gonna pump it up to 400 PSI, and then it's just gonna hold it there. And then on the leg ones, the leg bands, I'm gonna have like a cycle. It's gonna cycle like different levels, getting harder and harder. And so yeah, this is, once it's pumped up, make sure you don't turn it off, because if you turn it off, it releases the pressure. Okay, so all you gotta do is just release these without turning it off. Okay, and then it'll maintain the pressure. You can see it's working, my veins are pumping. Okay, so this tricks your body into thinking you're lifting heavy, and then you release a big dump of human growth hormones after the training. So with the legs, it's a little bit easier to access. So I'm just gonna put these on without the tube. But you still want to face these at the front for easy access. Make sure you can put a finger through there. Okay, there's two ways you can put it to cycle mode. You can hold the L button again to switch to the cycle mode. But I find the easiest way is just to turn it off and on. So just turn it off and then turn it on again, and it's automatically in cycle mode. So first you pick the setting, basically group or pro. So group is easier and pro is the harder function. So I like to push myself, so I'm gonna go with the pro settings. And then you have the 3 low, medium, or high. We're gonna go on the high. So basically it's harder and harder cycles every time, right? So let's do that. Okay, so it's starting to work. I guess I could have put those on first before I set it, but whatever. It's working now. All right. Namaste. Welcome to my yoga class. We're going to start with sun salutations, then a few poses, and then we're going to end with the straps. Okay? Ready? Breathe in. Reverse swan dive up. Breathe out. And forward. Breathe in. Straight back. Out. Push-up pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Pedal your feet. And look up. Step or hop to the front. Breathe in, straight back. Breathe out. Reverse swan dive up. And back to prayer. Okay, so I'm no yoga instructor, so bear with me. I've just been doing yoga for a long time. So yeah, I might slip up here and there, but I'm not an expert. But I want to take my yoga training actually at Yangar. So yeah, let's continue, and yeah, we'll do two more sun salutations. Breathe in, sweeping arms up, and down, swan dive. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, 2 push-up. Breathe in, 1 breath. Breathe out, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward dog and downward dog. Hold here for a few breaths. Make sure you push your palms into the mat really wide. Try to drive your heels to the ground. And look up, step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out and relax. Now you're gonna put your arms on each side of your elbows and then just ragdoll. Okay, when you're ready, breathe in, come back up. Breathe out into prayer position. Mountain pose. And just take in all the energy. So right now I'd like you to set an intention, for yourself or a loved one, for some healing. This is going out to my daughter. She's has a bad back. So I'm gonna set the intention of trying to heal her with some energy in my practice. Okay, ready? We're gonna do the last sun salutation. Breathe in. And down, breathe out. Look up, breathe in and out. Down to push-up position, breathe in. And down, Chaturanga. This time, put your feet together, Cobra. And back, out. And downward dog.
Okay, look up, step or jump, hop to the front of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe back out. Breathe in, reverse swan dive. Heart to hands to prayer position. Now let's check on our music. What happened here? Can't have yoga without the music. Okay, there we go. Whew. Hey, let's get into some poses. Breathe in. In, out, down. Flat back. Breathe out. Prayer position. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward dog. Downward dog. Okay, right leg up. And fire hydrant. Try to push your arms straight. Okay, swing your leg all the way through. We're gonna come up to warrior one. Bend your front leg. Keep your back leg straight. Okay, widen your stance to warrior two. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your toes. Nice and square. Back to exalted warrior. Put your left hand behind. And lean forward to the right side angle. Woo. Okay, square up your hips to a lunge, and then back leg to the front. Breathe in, flat back, back out. Reverse swan dive up to prayer position. Okay, I forgot to tell you, we're gonna have 3 rounds on high of the cycles. 3 rounds is about 10-12 minutes. You're not supposed to push it so much. You're supposed to only train for 15-20 minutes normally. So yeah, we're just gonna do 3 rounds of these cycles, and then we'll end the practice. Okay? Now we're gonna do the other side. Breathe in. Swan dive down. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out to push up. Breathe in, 1 breath. Breathe out, chaturanga. Breathe in, cobra. Breathe out, downward dog. Okay, now your left leg goes up and down to fire hydrant, or to the side fire hydrant. Try to keep your arms straight. And swing your leg through. Get ready for warrior one. Up, warrior one. Front leg bent, back leg straight, and about 45 degrees. Try to straighten your elbows, straighten your hips out, square your hips. Okay, widen your stance, take a little step. Widen your stance to warrior two. So I should show you from this angle what it should look like. Reach up and back to exalted warrior. Right leg, right hand going behind. Okay. Bend down to side forward side angle pose. Keeping the back leg nice and straight. Front leg in a square. Right angle. Okay, release, square off into a lunge. Push your back leg to the front. Hang down in a ragdoll. Okay, breathe in and up. Okay, now we're gonna put on some binaural beats. It's another form of sound healing. So, yeah. Bear with me, I'm a one-man show for now until I get some help. Okay, you ready for some binaural beats? Okay, here we go. This is my favorite. Just supposed to release dopamine and serotonin for you as well. Okay, breathe in. Swan dive down. Look up. And back down. Now what we're gonna do, shoulder width apart your legs. You're gonna put your palms, you're gonna try to step on your palms and shift your weight forward. So you're leaning forward. If you can, straighten your kneecaps so your legs are straight. If you can, have a slight bend in your knees. Okay, release. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna grab your toes with your index and your ring finger. You're gonna grab your toes and pull out to the side, bend your elbows and pull out to the side. Try to have your weight to the front so you're on the balls of your feet instead of your heels. Okay, and release. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out, prayer position. Okay. In mountain pose, Dandasana, just feel the sensations, feel the energy, receive. Okay, now we're gonna go into a yogi squat. So squatting is so good for you. I try to squat like 3 or 4 times every day for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. It's so good to release your back and for your posture, for everything. Really good to squat every day. Okay, so we're gonna do yogi squat. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have wider than shoulder stance with your legs a little bit out so you can squat down. And if you can't squat with your feet flat on the ground, roll up like a towel or a blanket and put it underneath your heels so you could squat down. Okay, but if you can, try to squat down and keep your heels on the ground. So breathe in, prayer position, come down slowly, keep your back straight. Oh, this thing is in the way. And then just squat. Keep your back straight. music makes me think like I'm floating on cloud 9. Oh, that's the second cycle. We got one more cycle to go. Okay, so put your right arm flat, palm down, and then just lift your left elbow up and back. Side stretch. Come back to the center. Switch. Left palm down on the ground. Right elbow on your head. And side stretch. Back to center, prayer position. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, prayer position. Okay, now we're gonna do some work on the straps. So these straps are so good for you, like especially to release your back and stretch out your back. These are great. So this is what I taught my daughter how to do, like just simple 5-10 minute stretches with these really helps with releasing your back and back issues if you have back issues. So the first one is really wide grip and just forward and back. Nice and easy. Oh, I could feel my back releasing right now. See, that's the side view. That's the back view with my hot cross buns. I might have to make you guys pay a subscription for that. I don't know, man. Okay. Okay, none of this is we gotta keep it PG here, right? So yeah. Enough of that. Enough of my shenanigans. Okay. Okay, so a few of those. And what you want to do is stop in the middle. And then just do a side stretch. Push your hips out to the left. And lean crescent moon to the right. And then you can reverse that. Push your hips to the right. And straight arms. And crescent stretch to the left. Okay, now we're gonna do figure eights. So feet together and just do figure eights. Figure eights. Do as much as you want on one side and then reverse the flow. So I did about 3 on one side and then just reverse it and do the even amount on the other side. So got 2. So great for the back. And 3. Okay. Now we're going to shorten the stance, shorten the straps I mean, and really pull on them as you go frontward and forward. This really works the shoulder blades, really great stretch for your side as well. Go forward. Slowly, nice and easy. This is a great stretch, releases all the back muscles, and it's also a good workout for the arms, your triceps. You don't got a strap, a belt will do, you know, a long pair of socks, I don't know, whatever, you know, be creative, whatever you can get your hands on, right? Okay, the last one, we're gonna put strap over the right shoulder and we're gonna try to grab our arms from behind. So first you're gonna try to assist your right arm to the back to your back, right around the shoulder blade areas in the middle. And there's a tendency to put your head to the side. Try not to do that. Try to keep your head straight, back straight, your head straight up. And then what you do is you go straight out, back and around, and you try to grab your arms together, but I can't put my arms together when I have these straps on, so this will do. So yeah, so try to keep your head straight, because most people tend to bend their head to their elbow. So don't do that. Try to keep your head and neck straight. Okay, release. Put it over the next other shoulder. So once again, assist. Now we change the arm, so I'm gonna assist the right arm. So it goes to the middle of my shoulder blades. And then I'm gonna go up and around and under, grab the strap, and try to hold my neck and head straight. Just like that. It's great. Great release for your back, shoulders, neck, everything. Okay, and release. Okay. Okay, now just gonna do a little bit of neck rolls just to release the neck. In a nice U shape. You're not supposed to go all around, just in a U shape. Oh, and just like that, done like dinner. And just about time too, because my hands are getting a little bit cold. And that's another thing, that's another good indicator if it's too tight. If you press and hold, you should see the white part go it should return to pink within 3 seconds. If it doesn't do that, then it's on way too tight if it doesn't return to pink. Okay, so that's another good indicator that it's too tight. So, all right, Tri-Oneness Tribe. Thanks for joining me on my Trio-Hacked Yoga routine. If you got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like what you see, my crazy shenanigans, please subscribe. Love y'all, and make sure also when you do yoga, the most important pose is Shavasana, which is the corpse pose, which is where you lie down flat. Grab a nice blanket, put a pillow over your eyes and just just totally relax for as long as your body wants you to relax, okay? That's a very important part of yoga. Don't miss that part out. I recommend no music, nothing, just total quiet. Lie down for 10-15 minutes if your body wants it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. So peace out. Wishing you all mind, body, spirit strong all day long. Peace. Sariso 1.